What? It's time for the old curiosity shop? Yay!
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, everyone, in case you don't remember, this is the antique black glass lamp that I found, I guess either late last summer or late in the autumn, or in the autumn season. And I think I showed this to you before. It's currently in storage here with a lot of my other antique items that I haven't really processed yet. But I wanted to show you. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Well, let's see, that's not going to work. Let me take this old finial off. It's not quite, I don't have the extension on there as high as it needs to be, but this is the kind of shade that would be on it. So let me try to hold this. You get the idea? That's not working very well. Let me try it. Hold on. Let me do this correctly. Okay, that's a little bit better. Still not the exact correct height for that lamp, but very nice looking shade. That's sort of what would be on a lamp like this. And as I said, this is not an antique shade, but it's one that I found in a thrift shop, and it has the look of the 1920s. I'm going to do a little bit to that shade to doctor it up. I don't really care for this little cutout piece of lace that somebody put on there. I'm going to try to add some color to that shade, but I just wanted to give you a step back and let you see what it looks like. And then all of these other that up there is a relative of mine. Everything else back here, some are antiques that are just down here in my mother's basement, sort of in storage. Some of it I'm going to sell. That is a surprise. Well, it was a surprise until I had to go and show it in this film. Somebody's going to see it and they're going to know exactly what it is. And that's actually a gift for somebody who doesn't think I still have it. And that's part of the old pipe organ that I salvaged out of the Irish funeral parlor, which is now an Italian restaurant. So you can see I have a lot of projects here that I'm working on. Some of my old radio collection. There's the old pump organ. And well, let me show you a few more things. Look, everyone, here's a really nice mid-century cattail teapot by Sears and Roebuck. And it's actually marked Sears and Roebuck underneath, but you're not going to be able to see that because of where they put the price tag. And I'm not going to pick that off. But that's what it is. Sears and Roebuck, mid-century. And anyway, it's $10.99, but this teapot doesn't really sell for, well, it sells for about $10.99. Just thought you might like to see it. Well, look, everyone, I have to show you what I just bought at two separate Goodwills. That's me in the mirror doing the jig. Actually, you want to hear my best Irish joke? And I'm not even Irish. Okay, here it comes. The only thing Irish about me is my patio furniture.
You're as funny as a cry for help.
Ha ha ha! Just a little levity. Okay, well, anyway, let me show you. First, look at the price. It's $8.99, and this is a gorgeous mirror. And it's a beautiful mahogany frame, and this probably dates to the turn of the century, you know, around 1900, maybe the 1890s, maybe 1910, and it's just absolutely, well, let's see. I don't really see, I'm not sure if you can get... I love it when old mirrors, can you see how the silvering sort of begins to deteriorate just a little bit? I think you can see that. I love it when old mirrors do that. Let me back up and give you, it's just really gorgeous. A nice big thick frame, beautiful mahogany. Boy, this is great. and a wonderful old back, as you can see. Boy, I was excited when I found this. Very excited. And then also a gorgeous lithograph and another beautiful frame, gorgeous mahogany frame. It's going to need to be cleaned up, but look at how beautiful this old lithograph is. Late Victorian. Now someone has cut a very cheap mat, and I need to get that. I'm going to take this out. This mat is on the outside. So down here in the corners, there very well may be a copyright date and the name of the printer, of the lithographer. So maybe it's just called Boy with Bunny. But that's just beautiful. And it's in excellent condition. There's no foxing on it, or very little. There's a little bit of foxing, I think, right there. And that was $5.49. So I'm anxious to get it out of this frame and take a look at it. Maybe I'll do that with you so we can see if we can find out maybe the name or date. But this was great. Okay, so that's beautiful, and that's beautiful, and you're beautiful. Okay, enough of that. Well, okay, everyone. I have pulled most of the nails out of the back of this old lithograph. I'm getting ready to pull the cardboard backing off. I haven't done it yet. What I'm hoping is that on the front of the lithograph, we're going to be able to find a date and maybe the publisher. I am prepared for some damage around the perimeter because I think that's the reason why someone maybe cut that mat that they cut. So who knows, we're about ready to find out. So all the nails are out, except right up here, there's a few, see that right there? We won't go into that. Don't worry, the cat didn't do that. Oh, I got to get the camera where it's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and gently slide this piece of, let me back up so you can see what I'm doing. Pull this piece of cardboard out. And, oh, how fantastic! Look at this. We have some writing on the back. Boy with rabbit. I'm telling you, I swear, folks, I did not cheat. I didn't look. Boy with rabbit from the original painting by Sir Henry Rubin. Published by Wolf and Company of Philadelphia. And then it goes on. I'm not going to read all that to you. Duplicates of this handsome calendar can be had by sending 25 cents in cash or postage. The Freihofer Vienna Baking Company on Master Street in Philadelphia. And it's a calendar. And then we can see up here 1912. The year the Titanic sank. Isn't that exciting? All right, let me slide this back. I'm gonna push up. It's hard to do this with one hand on the camera. This is probably very delicate. And so there's not as much damage around the perimeter as I thought. Just gonna very carefully pick this up. And then now I know I don't have on my white gloves, but this isn't the Declaration of Independence. So it's the top of a calendar. Of course, it's been cut off. There probably was a calendar down below with the little pages you could rip off. So, but still just beautifully rendered, a beautiful, beautiful lithograph. Isn't that nice? So what I'm going to be able to do, or what I'm going to do, is get rid of this really bad mat that someone has fashioned here. And I'll probably go ahead and have myself an acid-free mat cut for this. This is worth preserving because it really is charming. And it's great to know because it's in such good condition. This is just not really a problem over here. Now value is really nothing except decorative because it's a piece off of a calendar and it's been cut down. but certainly worth saving, and it's just going to be charming to get it back into this old mahogany frame, which I won't try to flip over. But anyway, there it is, The Boy with His Rabbit from 1912. How exciting.